since Johnny died.
For God's sake, he's haunting us. If you can't let him go, we can't move on.
He's dead!
What did Corinthian want to tell me?
He wants you to apply to the courts for parental responsibility.
Hey, Mr. Bartender, give me a drink. I want a cold, wet glass with bubbles in it. That doesn't mean I can handle anything stronger now. Just think how we do. I'll have a pint of lager, please, and a pack of Flakies.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. I'm fit, so shut your face.
Gaz Wilkinson, you are charged with having a delicious bottom. How do you plead?
Guilty, obviously.
Then I sentence you to a spanking.
Judge Rudy. Trying to look respectable here.
Are you nervous?
Man, I'm bricking it. I've been in the courtroom since Keith Chegwin pressed charges.
Well, thankfully, no one's accusing you of posting turds today. In a few hours, you will have parental responsibility of Corinthian and we'll be a proper family.
Why do I have to have some old man in a wig to tell me I can look after a baby? This isn't Labyrinth. What if the judge doesn't like me? I mean, my prettiness can be intimidating to other men.
Of course he'll like you. You're a lovely person and a good dad. And I think I already mentioned the delicious bottom. You want me to come with you?
No, I'll be fine. No, I can do this. I just need to be, like, the best dad ever, you know.
Well, why don't you sit down, take your mind off it? We could watch a nice film.
No, I'm not watching Sex and the City again. I wanted to watch a drunk 50-year-old woman cry and talk about a twat I got on my mum's.
She is so Samantha. OK, forget the film. Why don't you let me exfoliate you?
That's a very generous offer, Janet, but I've just washed my coat. Yeah, why don't you go and see Louise?
Yeah, perhaps I will call her. I've hardly seen her since she moved back in with her mum. I'm in desperate need of some girly fun.
You change your mind about a threesome?
Just need to spend some time with my friend doing girly things. Louise will let me exfoliate her.
You have changed your mind about a threesome. Save a hole for me, Janet.
Oh.
Arthur, be a dear and all that.
Louise, you've left your baby over there.
She'll be fine. Arthur's looking after her.
You can't just leave your baby with an old man. He'll need his nappy changing before she will.
You can't leave your baby with an old man. You can't leave your baby on a bus. Where exactly can I leave her?
You're her mother, Louise. You're supposed to look after her.
I'm a single parent, Timothy. I do deserve a break, you know. And that baby's completely fatuous. All she ever does is cry. I've never known such an attention seeker.
The poor child probably feels neglected. At the moment, little Louise thinks her mother is an 83-year-old man with an incontinence problem. She'll be scarred for life if she needs breastfeeding.
I can't be expected to carry her around all the time. My arms ache. Plus, she doesn't match my outfit.
Louise, my darling, my little babbling Brooks. This is really hard for me to say, but you are a terrible mother. Actually, that was quite easy. I feel like Jeremy Kyle.
How dare you? I'm a wonderful mater, and I'll prove it.
Oh, Walton, she is not. Gaz, you look like a Toby jug.
Find a better in there, Sonny Jim. Hey, haven't you grown?
I'm a little bloated this morning from my shreddies. No need to get personal.
Come on. Come and sit on my lap, tell me all about it.
I don't know who keeps spreading these vicious rumours, but I'm a happily married man, thank you very much. Or maybe just for a minute.
Hey, that's better, isn't it, eh? Little cuddle with your daddy. Would you like a word as original?
Yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Suck, don't chew.
I know. Thanks, Gaz. You know, a man could get used to this.
Don't get too settled. I want you to come round the back and play with me balls. What would you like to play, footy or couch?
What? I thought... Oh. What exactly is going on here? Because I'm very confused, not to mention a little disappointed.
I've got to go to court this afternoon so the judge can see I'm fit to be Corinthian's dad. I'm trying to be the best dad ever.
By asking men to sit on your lap and play with your balls. Very modern. But if it's advice on parenting you needed, you should have come to me. I'm a father of 3 myself, remember?
Yeah, I forget you've got kids. You know, you just seem so...
Young.
Gay.
I'm just in touch with my sensitive side, Gaz. Perhaps you should try it.
Well, you're going to have to teach me. The only sensitive thing about me is the tip of my cock.
I'm so Carrie. No, I'm glad you've come round, Louise. I've been craving a bit of female company.
I'm not here to fuel your lesbian tendencies, Janet. I need to borrow some nail varnish.
Great idea. We can paint each other's nails and have a lovely girly time.
It's not for me, it's for Louise Brooks.
She doesn't need makeup, Louise. She needs a nappy change in.
I can't. I'm not good at that sort of thing.
Oh, you're all pleased to see me, aren't you? Yeah, well, then let me in before the neighbours call the police.
Excuse me. Sorry, I was feeling left out.
Donna, what are you doing here?
Well, I had the day off, so I thought I would touch base.
So, how's life in the big smoke, Donna?
Oh, you would love London, Louise. Wesley knows all the coolest bars and clubs. I've even seen Dame Bowers.
Never mind. Well, I'd love to stop and chat, girls, but little Louise needs a makeover.
Oh, Donna, I can't believe you're home. I've missed you so much. Why didn't you phone me?
Sorry. Well, I meant to call. It's just I've been so busy. It's all go, go, go in that London.
How are things going with Wesley?
Oh, he is amazing, Janet. He's funny and considerate, and he's got an iPhone. Yeah. And London is brilliant. Moving there was the best decision I've ever made.
Oh, it certainly looks exciting on EastEnders. Lots of fires and adultery and angry women with huge earrings. No, Roy! You ain't coming round here treating me like that. We're family.
They have clubs that stay open past 2 o'clock in the morning, right? And they have hundreds of trains that run underneath the ground. And 2 days ago, I saw Judy Finnegan in Clinton Cards.
They've got a Clinton Cards.
Oh. I am so lucky. I've got a great job. I've got a studio apartment in London's trendy Peckham. And a wonderful boyfriend.
Oh, I'm really proud of you, Donna. You seem really happy.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, really, really happy. Feel so sorry for you, though. Being stuck here in boring old Runcorn.
Oh, Runcorn's not so bad. We're getting a little.
We've got 3 supermarkets on my street in that London. Well, 2, since someone petrol bombed the Spa. Oh, everything about that London is better. Even the tramps are better. They drink boxes of wine instead of bottles.
Listen, Donna, I'm really pleased you've moved on, but there's no need to come back here and insult my home.
Runcorn's a shithole, Janet. Even you can see that.
Even? What are you doing back here then if it's so bad?
Anyway, I best be going. It's quite a commute.
Just got here.
Yeah, but I left some hummus out back at my flat, so I have to get back to that London before it goes off.
All right then.
Goodbye, Janet.
Bye, Donna. Hummus? Oh, she's changed.
So, Gaz, it's important to be in touch with your sensitive side to support your children without being too pushy.
What do you mean?
Well, for instance, there's nothing that would make me prouder than to see my son represent his country. But if he doesn't develop a natural flair for figure skating, then I'm not going to force it.
All right, fine, what else?
But it's important that you express yourself. I often write little poems for my children and leave them lying around the house.
A poem? I could do that. Yes. To show the judge how sensitive I am.
Well, what have you got so far?
O Corinthian, you are now my son, although Johnny was daddy number 1. I'll love you a heap if you go to sleep while I have sex with your mum.
It's a bit creepy, that, isn't it?
Well, forget it! I'm too rugged to be in touch with my sensitive side.
Well, perhaps it's not such a bad thing. I mean, look at Fathers for Justice. You don't get more rugged than wearing a cape and tying yourself to a crane.
What, you talking about the ones on the news who dress as superheroes?
Yeah, I did that once. Helena didn't approve of my Wonder Woman hot pants. I overspilled.
Louise?
Oh, blah. See? I told you I was a brilliant mother, Timothy Capel. Check it out. LL Cool B.
You're meant to pimp Ford Cortinas, Louise, not your children. Buying your baby a mobile phone does not make you a good mother.
Of course it does. I spent a fortune. And the next time I leave her in a shop, she can text me instead of the police having to get involved. Naughty baby! Please stop crying. Suit yourself.
Louise, stop behaving like you're in a Childline advert and pick your daughter up. She needs a cuddle.
I just right, all right.
Holy hot pants, Gaz!
All right, Donna, what are you doing here?
Well, I had the day off, so I thought I would nip back to sunny Runcorn.
Yeah, I'm just trying something.
Well, it's a look.
So, how's it going down south?
Oh, London is amazing, Gaz. Moving there was the best decision I have ever made, and I am so happy with Wesley. Will you grow up, Gaz? Wesley is a nice name.
Yeah, for a cartoon squirrel.
It's a family name. All the men in his family are called Wesley, and all the women are called Leslie. It's a tradition.
What's his surname?
Presley.
Wesley Presley. Where's the live? Heartbreak Hotel?
Wesley is kind and sophisticated, and he has an iPhone.
Yeah, well, he sounds like a bellend.
No, Gaz, you sound like a bellend. You know what? I don't need to sit here and be insulted. I have a wonderful life in that London to be getting back to.
Bye then.
Yeah, London town, here I come.
See ya.
Yeah, can't wait to get back to that London. Don't try and stop me.
Okay.
Well, I suppose another 10 minutes wouldn't hurt. I will put the kettle on.
Oh, poor old Wesley. Only been back in Runcorn 5 minutes. You've already forgot about him.
Shut up, Gaz, that is not true. In fact, I will tell him to come here, and then you can see for yourself how wonderful he is.
I can't wait.
That is if you're not too busy cleaning up the streets of Gotham City. Why are you dressed like that? Is it laundry day?
I've got to go to court and I'm trying to look responsible. And who's more responsible than Gazman?
Court?
I've applied for parental responsibility at Corinthian.
Oh, right, well, I'm really pleased for you, for both of you. You and Janet must be very happy.
Yeah, but we won't be when the judge turns me down. He's bound to think I'm a crap dad. It's in the genes. The only thing my dad ever brought up was phlegm.
Well, don't be silly, Gaz. You're a great dad.
No, I'm not. I'm not creative or sensitive. At least I look good in tights, though.
You don't need to dress up. You're a wonderful father, Gaz. I should know. It's the reason I left.
What?
Well, when I saw you and Corinthian and Janet, I knew that you finally had what you'd always deserved, a proper family. I couldn't stand in the way of that. I had to leave.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, just be yourself, and the judge will see what I see.
Thanks, Donna.
And for God's sakes, take off those tights. I can see your brain. Louise, what are you doing? I could hear Louise crying from outside.
Janet, you shouldn't wave your arms around like that unless you've shaved your armpits. You look like you've got Bob Marley in a headlock.
Louise, what are you doing listening to music while your poor baby is screaming?
It's the only way it'll drown it out. Thank God for Slipknot.
You can't ignore her, Louise. She needs you.
I can't, it's too hard. She won't stop crying and she's so small and squeaky, you have no idea how annoying that can get.
Look, just hold her. She needs comforting.
I'm scared. What if I squash her tiny head?
Oh, Louise, look, all new mums are scared at first, but you won't hurt her with a little cuddle.
How can you be so sure? I'm always breaking things. My mother's ornaments, crockery, the homeless.
You just need to practice. You can't go wrong with a good cuddle.
I can't believe you're coming on to me at a time like this. I know I'm attractive, Janet, but for God's sake, give it up.
Here, let me practice on this.
Okay, I suppose I could try.
That's it. Put your arms around it gently. Perhaps a bit more practice.
Right. I believe we are here to determine whether or not you should be granted parental responsibility of one Corinthian McVitie Keogh.
Yeah, that's correct, Your Honour. Yeah, and thanks for seeing me today. You know, I'm really excited about being a proper dad to little Corinthian.
That's good to hear, Mr. Wilkinson. Now,
Yeah, I promise to, to be the best dad ever. You know, I'll try to. You know, I can't wait to teach him to read. You know, take him to football. You know, I've been playing with my balls all morning just thinking about it. You know. Do I look okay? I was going to wear something else, but I laddered my tights. So it was, I'm just a bit nervous. You know, I just really want to be his dad. You know.
just try and relax, Mr. Wilkinson. You're not on trial.
Not this time. You know, I was just having a bad day. You know, we've all been there. You must know what it's like. You know, with the blob. So, are you too old for that now? Do you know what? I'm just going to go. You know what? I knew I'd mess it up. You You know, I just want to make a really, really good impression, and, you know, I love Corinthian, and if you can't see that, that's fine. You know, this had never happened to Banana Man.
Come on, Corinthian. Mummy doesn't need her friends to have fun. She's got you. Corinthian. Oh, God, I'm bored. I miss Donna.
You miss her so much that you won't shout at her for eating all your wagon wheels.
I thought you'd come back to that London.
Oh, I was going to, yeah. But I got lost. But I spoke to Wesley, and he said he's going to meet us here, and I can't wait to introduce him to all my friends.
Wouldn't you rather be with all your new exciting London friends? Bet you've got loads.
Oh, a few, yeah. None of them can lick their own nipples, though. Look, I'm really sorry I was a cow earlier, Janet. It's just really weird being back.
It's okay.
You know I love you. I've told Wesley all about you.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll learn to like you once he meets you. Everything's happened so fast.
I thought you loved it in that London.
Well, so did I. It's just, you know, being back here, I realised that I've really missed it. Runcorn might be a shithole, but it's my shithole. I miss my friends, even Louise.
Christ, you must be lonely. Why don't you move back here then? I want my best friend back.
Well, it's just, everybody's moved on, you know. You and Gaz have got your little family. I've got Wesley. I couldn't just leave him.
Well, why don't you ask him to move with you? He said he'd do anything for you.
He'll think I'm mental. We've only been together a couple of months. I've tried so hard to make him think I'm normal.
I'm not 100% happy in that London. Talk to him.
Okay, I will. Okay, when Wesley gets here, I'm going to show him all that Runcorn has to offer, the full sensory experience. Yeah, the leafy trees, the fumes from the chemical waste ground, that footless tramp that hangs around outside Morrison's. God, I love Runcorn.
Louise, what are you doing now?
Janet said I have to cuddle Louise Brooks.
So why are you hugging Arthur?
She's so precious. I need to practice on less valuable people first. Although, I wish I hadn't hugged that man with no feet outside Morrison's. I got poverty on my shoulder.
Oh, Louise, don't be afraid to hold your baby. A cuddle won't hurt her. Babies are very resilient. Every child gets the odd bump or bruise. I was dropped once or twice as a child. It never did me any harm. You can't wrap your child up in cotton wool. Or polyester is tacky. Go on, just pick her up. She won't bite.
I'm doing it. I'm holding the baby all by myself.
Oh, well done, Louise. And she stopped crying. She obviously likes you. The poor, deluded little mite.
She smells amazing. Even better than marker pens. She does like me, doesn't she? I can't believe I was so scared.
I'm never going to put her down again. Never, ever!
What's the matter?
It was a disaster. I was so nervous I couldn't stop talking or farting.
What's happened?
I could tell the judge that I was a waste of space. There was no point, but I tried. They were never going to take me seriously. I wasn't even dressed as a fictional superhero.
I understand it was only supposed to be a formality.
I know. So I knew I'd cock it up. I was just trying to be myself. And in hindsight, that was a mistake.
I can't believe this. I was really looking forward to being a proper family.
I know. But you know, it's just a bit of paper. It makes no difference.
No, of course it doesn't. No difference at all. Until I die. You'll have no legal rights over Corinthian. He could end up in care. Or worse, with Johnny's mum.
We don't have to worry about that, because nothing's going to happen to you.
You can't know that, Gaz. So much has happened in this last year. Who knows what's round the corner?
Well, it'd be a massive coincidence if it were a shark. I'm sorry, Jen. There's nothing we can do about it now.
We're family. It's out of order. I just feel a whole lot happier knowing you had some real rights to Corinthian. That you'll always be in his life.
Well, I'm not sure that's such a good idea. The judge obviously didn't seem to think so.
Yeah? Well, she hasn't seen you getting up in the night when he's crying. Or singing to him when he can't sleep.
He does like Metallica. Oh, I just want to be a brilliant dad.
There's no such thing as a brilliant dad. All parents are a bit rubbish. Everyone makes mistakes. As long as you love Corinthian and he loves you, nothing else matters.
Do you know what? You're right. I'm going to go back to that courtroom, right, and I'm not going to leave until arsehole of the Bailey listens to me.
I'm coming with you this time. Perhaps the judge just needs a little bit of reassurance. Either that or a slap. much, Moody. I know Gaz might seem like a bit of a dick, but he is the sweetest, kindest person I know, and he has been an amazing daddy to Corinthian. All we want is to be a proper family. My baby has already lost one parent, and I will not let him lose another one. If anything happens to me, Gaz is the first person I want to care for Corinthian. We're lucky to have him. And if you don't see that, well, you must have shite in your eyes. I demand that you give Gaz parental responsibility of my child this instant.
Okay,
Really?
I can be Corinthian's dad.
sure. All I need is a signature and your national insurance number.
Is that it?
I tried to tell you that earlier, but you were too busy crying about ripping your tights.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Your Honour.
No biggie.
Oh, we did it!
I spoke to Wesley. He said he's going to meet us all at the pub.
Is he excited about coming to Runcorn?
Well, I think so. Anyway, I know he'll like it once he gets here.
What's there not to like? I bet London hasn't got an animal rendering plant.
I can't wait for you to meet Wesley. I know you're going to love him.
Well, if you love him, he must be great. I'm really looking forward to meeting him.
Just try not to shag this one, Janet.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I've got all my girls back together. I am so happy. Yeah, me too. Hey, let's go and get wankered on cheeky Vimtos, eat a kebab, and then vomit in each other's handbags.
Oh, we are so Sex in the City.
Yeah.
Well, if it isn't Runcorn's answer to the Sugar Babes. Good to see you, shit tits. So, what are you doing back here?
Well, I thought I would pop back. I've missed my mates.
Yeah, and we've missed you. It's not been the same round day without you.
No, I've had to get used to shagging one bird again. Wait, Donna!
Oh, Wesley! Oh! I'm so pleased you're here.
Yeah, didn't think I was going to make it. Some old geezer with no feet was trying to cuddle me outside Morrison's.
That's Runcorn for you. The people are so friendly. Come and meet everyone. Everyone! This is Wesley. He's my boyfriend. He's from London.
And I've got an iPhone.
You just sit here with everyone. I'm going to go and get us a drink.
Sweet, I'll have a bottle of lager. Oh. Don't come in bottles, Bellend. You must be the ex-husband. I imagined you'd be taller. Oh, you must be Wesley Presley. I imagine you to be a twat. 1-0.
So, what do you think of Runcorn so far, Wesley?
It's rank. I can see why you moved to the big smoke, Donna.
Oh, well, you couldn't see yourself living here then?
Christ, no. It's a shithole. You haven't even got a Nando's. I mean, hello?
Hello.
You must be Janet. Very pleased to meet you, Treacle.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Golden Syrup.
Northern birds, you always smell of gravy.
I ran out of bath bombs, so I had to improvise with an OXO cube.
I had to buff with the OXO cube. Priceless. You must be Louise.
That's right. I would shake your hand, but I don't want to.
Oh, this place is a dump. Let's go somewhere else.
I just got your pickled egg. Well, there isn't anywhere else. This is Runcorn.
Or perhaps we should go back to London. I think I've seen enough talentless inbreds for one day.
And who are you calling talentless, you southern fairy? Step, step, shimmy.
Now I'm being abused by Christopher Biggins. Come on, you should never have come back up here. Listen, dickhead Van Dyke. Donna likes it here, and we're the mates. If she wants to stay, she can.
Yeah, leave it at you, slag.
Come on, you can't seriously want to hang around with this bunch of gravy-stinking chavs.
Who you calling a chav?
She's wearing a tracksuit. She's not even in the gym. Come on, you've got a new life in London now.
Yes, I know, but I miss Runcorn.
And Runcorn misses you.
Look, I'm really sorry, Wesley, but I've been thinking. I'm lonely in that London. I miss it here.
What are you saying, Donna, eh?
Look, I care about you, Wesley. I really do, but I've made up my mind. I'm moving back to Runcorn.
I've got an interview to be a community support officer.
Get your stuff, we're going back to London. Observe.
I'm looking for a baby daddy for little Louise.
And to finish.
Mr. Bartender, give me a drink. I want a cold, wet glass with bubbles in it. That doesn't mean I can handle anything stronger now. Just think how we know how. I'll have a pint of lager